I think, but there are things that happen that like both parties don't always see, because from my experience though, the first time I visited an Amplify church, and I was kind of in a weird place of coming, like skeptical in some ways. And I remember a friend that I worked with invited us down, and he was like, we're to save you seats. And like, so do you mind being in the front row? I was like, I don't mind being in the front row. And Brooke was right there. And then I think you were like doing stuff like serving, but you came down. And if I was being honest, like my first impression of you did not happen at John Vecchio's basement. It was watching you praise. And there was something in watching you in the service go through and lift your hand. And I was like, immediately, this is like before we ever interacted, seeing something and be like, that guy's got an energy that I'm attracted to.
I don't remember that at all. Like, I don't remember that day or like that.
You and Brooke sat next to each other, like right on the aisle in the front row.
Yeah.
And I remember vividly Josh Clear walking up in like some weird camo pants and a trench coat. And I was like, what the heck kind of church is this thing?
Right.
But there was something that I would say for me, like before, like, yes, Abby and Brooke got close and started to have a relationship, and that led to us hanging out as a couple.
Right.
But there was something intrinsically that was like about you that I was like, that dude's special. Like, I think that I would get along with him. So I think that goes back to, I guess, this idea of like, there is a spark in people that happens through through romantic relationships, but I would say primarily also in friendships, where you see something about, and they have a quality, they have an energy, they have a vibe, they have something that they're bringing to the room that makes you feel good, and you want to be a part of it, or you feel like that's how I feel. Right. I lift my hands too. Is that cool? Like, I don't know. So I think it's about like all those sparks happen. Yeah. And then what do you do after that? Yeah.
I think like it's really weird because this is slightly off topic, and if I don't want to get too far off topic, but it's not. I don't know. It's this thing of I have said this to people, and it has been said to me of particular in any situation, is that it only takes one person to do something that could be like out of a comfort zone to unlock something for a whole lot of other people. Yeah. And I've talked to people a lot and been talked to a lot about specifically that in worship and praise. Yeah. Of like, if I go to church and I sit in the front row and I worship unashamed. Yeah. And I have my time with the Lord of like, the thing is I don't remember that Sunday because honestly, I probably wasn't concerned at all with you or what you were doing. Yeah. I'm going to do me. Right.
I mean, we talked.
Right. Sure. You probably said hi. Like, what's up, dude?
I work for Lenovo. I work at Apple.
No, I don't remember that at all. I mean, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you.
You probably will. No. But there's this thing of being yourself and unlocking something in other people, right? It's not just for you. And it's amazing how much other people watch what you're doing. And I think that's something that a lot of times people are scared of. Yeah. They're like, oh my gosh, people are watching me. But in reality, there's a whole lot of people who are watching you going, I want to do that, or I want to be a part of that, right? Yeah.